Hey, what's going on, RDI peeps? We're heading out to deliver some merch that we have worked with this customer before, and he ordered some signs, some yard signs, and we're going to do something that we rarely do.
We have to get some gas first before we do that, but I'm gonna give you a tip on how to make some money or saving money on something that you already have to do. But first, let's head out to the gas station and we'll let you know in a few seconds what we're talking about. So let me tell you about this great app. AppSide is an app that lets you earn money back on gas purchases, and it's available for Android and iOS. After you download the app, just enter your first and last digits of your debit card, and you only have to do it once. After that, you are set to earn money back. Hey guys, we know gas is getting really expensive, and why not get paid for something that you already have to do, and that is getting gas. So we've been using this app for quite some time, and here's the proof. This is how much we've made in just a few weeks, and this is why you should definitely consider downloading it, and it's totally safe. That's the reason we are recommending it. So if you guys want to start saving money, not just on gas stations, but you can also use it at restaurants, grocery stores. And this is another of the reasons why we came up here. We also wanted to take some footage from this place, or this flea market where we used to have our little shop. We used to sell a lot of custom shirts and things like that, right?
That's how we actually started the business, with customized t-shirts.
Now we want to talk about our own experience about opening a small store at a flea market, and this only applies to our experience about this place in particular. And just like almost everything in life has its good and bad sides, and we're going to start with the 3 negative sides about going about it this way and trying to save money by opening a store in a flea market. And the first one is the type of customers that you will get there. Most of the people that walk into a flea market are usually looking for bargains, and they're expecting you to sell your products for a very low price. And the second one, now you're stuck with the payment and you have to pay rent whether or not you make any sales. That's the second one. Now for the third and last negative things about owning a small store at a flea market is that you will not have access to your heavy equipment. Sometimes we'll get last minute projects, medium to big size, and we won't have access to our bigger vinyl cutter. This is the last negative sides about it. And as I mentioned earlier, not everything is bad about this. Now let's go on to the good side. And the first one, it gave us a sense of responsibility. We knew that for every project, we would have to put aside a certain amount of money to be able to cover for all the bills. We're going to apply the same principles when it's time to open another store. And obviously, we're going to go about it in a different way. And the second one, it made it possible for us to get great contacts. We got to meet a lot of small business owners, and they were willing to work with us, even if they were in the same type of business. Here's an example. We've been working with this guy for a few years, and every time we have actual images or really complicated or detailed images or logos, we usually go to him and he prints directly to the vinyl, and this is how we make some extra money. And the third, helped us find our perfect clientele. We noticed we were getting 2 different kinds of customers. The first one, the ones that wanted a custom shirt, something for like a birthday, things like that. And the second type of customers, the ones that wanted decals for their businesses. Usually most business owners know they gotta pour money back into their business if they wanna make it grow. So that's the reason we decided to close our store and start working from home and focus on getting other business owners. A few additional points I want to bring up is that if you give cheap prices, you will get cheap customers. And we learned this the hard way. People will get used to your cheap prices, and when it's time for you to raise them, they are going to complain and they will go to other places. And that's why you got to avoid that in the first place. Now for our next point. This is more like a personal opinion, and you do not have to agree with us on this, but we are always looking for that product that brings us the most money for the less effort. And that's one of the reasons why we decided to focus on making decals or selling decals, especially for other business owners. Even before we started our business, we knew we wanted to make content and help other people. I may contradict myself, but we are not in the decal business. We are in the business of making content and helping other business owners. So if you're in your own business and there are other things that you want to give it a try, maybe this is something you got to keep in mind and maybe we'll help you. As always, we appreciate your support and time. And remember, if you want to start your decal business, there are some links in the description of the video to get your equipment and materials. We would really appreciate it. Thank you very much and see you until the next time.